I'm rolling. Introduce yourself.
My name is James Kaltwasser, or Jim Kaltwasser.
Okay, where are you from?
I live in New York City.
Okay.
But what do you mean, where am I from?
Or you, just to let people know who you
I
are.
used to live in Buffalo a long time ago.
You grew up in Buffalo.
Yeah, but I found New York City got war against Buffalo.
Okay, so tell the world your UFO story.
Okay, the date was November '77. I wake up. I have to describe it. Photograph it. I wake up. I'm living on the top floor. There's only $150 a month for a penthouse. You remember those days? And so I wake up. I see a ball this big floating above my chair. So I thought to myself, wait a minute, that thing doesn't go away. It must be having a dream. Then I looked at my legs on the bed. My memory changed. When I look at the ball again, it looked like it was a big firefly with no head. I could see veins, and I could see the light hitting the wall. I thought, wait a minute, that's some kind of a species of some sort. I must be related to that thing, right? Then all of a sudden, I think it read my mind. It went, made a hustling noise and disappeared. I jumped out of my bed. I'm shaking my head. No, I didn't see that thing. I better not tell anybody. For some reason, my radio was on later that day. On the radio, they said we're getting all these phone calls coming in from Queens and Brooklyn. They saw these strange UFOs floating in the center of Manhattan. And I'm on the top floor, Madison 90s. Living on the top floor in the corner of Madison Avenue, 96th Street. I was so scared I turned off the radio. I have another experience.
Wow.
It was, do you remember the movie called Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Oh, of course. It's classic.
Yeah, right. I actually saw that thing. It really exists. It's somewhere, I forgot where it is. Because my uncle took me on a camping trip. Somewhere that thing is there, that mountain with the plateau with the flat thing on it. I saw it with my brother years ago. And one day I was in the subway car, and this girl sees this weirdo walking between cars. It was one of those short guys with the funny heads. I thought, man, that's one hell of a Halloween costume. I'm thinking, wait a minute, that looked like a real one. I don't want to tell anybody. The same day, somebody from England says, do you see anybody kind of weird in the subway car? I don't want to say anything. So then, after 11, I went to Buffalo. Somebody says to me, where are you from? I said, New York. He says, you know, the aliens are hiding in New York City. They could look like a humanoid when they want to, but they really, he said they came from England.
Wow.
And then I got another experience. You remember 9/11, what happened about a month beforehand, Staten Island?
No, what happened?
A real strange thing happened. There was about 1,000 spaceships in the sky for like an hour. I met this guy, I thought it was 2 hours. I was wrong because I met a guy later who said it was 1 hour. The kids were out of school. The kids were really into it. It was on every TV station. I was on the 12 o'clock news, 2 or 4 and 7. There was about 1,000 spaceships in the sky in Staten Island for more than I thought it was 2 hours. One guy says, so I saw it. I was walking out of the building. This really big thing shows up and it moved real fast, made a big noise. I jumped. 2 people jumped. I go, what is that? It was some kind of a UFO, right? And that was on every single TV station the next day. It was 1 month before 9/11.
What's your name so people can look that up on the TV station? Oh, what TV station was it so people can look it up?
Oh, I see. It was on the 2 o'clock. It was on the 12 o'clock news, 2, 4, and 7.
Well, where? What town?
New York City.
Oh, New York City.
But the space.
A month before 9/11.
Yeah, right. But it was in Staten Island when it happened. And then about after 9/11, I left town because it smelled really bad for years, right? And then I saw a guy in the subway car. I said, you got a suit and tie on? Where are you from? He said, Staten Island. Do you remember what happened about a month before 9/11? He goes, don't ask me. I saw it. He said they were there for 1 hour. So I got to quiz him. Did they have really strange colors that don't make sense? He goes, yeah, that's the thing. See, there's fake UFOs and real UFOs. You can get busted with a fake UFO, I heard, you know? But they have really strange colors and sounds that don't make sense. So years later, I had a dream. I went to another planet. I said, did you get shipwrecked? They go, no, it's the other way around. The humans got shipwrecked. The humans are supposedly aliens from another planet.
That's Scientology. That's what Scientology claims.
Really?
They say that we're not from this planet.
No shit, I never. But years ago, I met a lesbian.
I said, nice segue from Scientology to lesbian.
No, this is connected.
What's up?
I see this lesbian. I said, how come they don't have them in Niagara Falls? She goes, we make sure they don't go there. Manhattan stopping all the buses at the USA side of Niagara Falls. Manhattan Greyhound only goes to Canada side. But now you can't because Canada says we can't go over there anymore, right? But in Niagara Falls, you ever been over there before?
No, that's upstate.
Yeah, but the USA side, the computer hiding where it really is. The USA side is not bad at all. The horseshoe and USA side is really nice. The
Right.
computer blocked the picture of it.
Wow.
Now I know why.
Right.
It's a dangerous border. That's why they say go to Canada, Niagara Falls. Now you can't.
Right.
But anyways, a Chinese mafia guy told me why there's no Chinese in Buffalo.
Right.
It takes 5 years to make dope using ammonia. Chinese never used ammonia to make dope. The
Wow.
Civil War was 5 years, right? So a guy taught me how to do Warhol was making drugs using Clorox and Campbell soup. Remember Campbell soup was so famous, right?
Right. Andy Warhol,
Yeah, I
the
found out
stamp.
why I met him a lot of times.
Right.
Campbell soup plus Clorox. If you do 50, you take Campbell soup, put it in a bowl, same amount of Clorox, you mix it together. 2 days later, you can drink it.
Wow.
I met a guy that tried it recently, but he was in Georgia and this computer claimed that it changes to a strange new substance. So I found when San Francisco invented Clorox, next year was World War I. But ammonia is responsible for the American Revolution. Ammonia came to the country next year, American Revolution. So after I learned how to do Clorox is the easy one, ammonia is the dangerous one, right? So after I learned if you take honey and Clorox 50-50, the next day you can drink it. Clorox and ammonia and Clorox and honey 50-50, the next day it tastes pretty good. So a guy down the street, he says ammonia is the tricky one. That's you do honey and ammonia, it's got to sit for at least 3 months. But another guy tell me, he says what about garlic and Clorox? He says garlic and Clorox is really a big one. I said what about ammonia and garlic? You know what he says? It's got to sit for 5 years. The Civil War was 5 years. The Chinese never get high in ammonia, but India and Africa get high in ammonia. The flag of Germany came from Buffalo, I found out. The drugs and that. You know what I found out later? The Chinese guy told me why everybody's stupid. There's a real important dictionary, the computer blocked it. It's called 20 bomb Oxford. The computer blocked it. So I look up heroin, you know what it said? Germany invented it in 1898. Computer got the wrong date. Buffalo, New York got a really strange building called the Ellicott Building. It says this is the first biggest building ever made. It swashed everyone on the floor. And then later I met a guy from India. He said you could put aspirin in shape of swastika for 1 month, then put it in Clorox and do the curving technique. You know curving technique? You're not Italian?
No. What's the curving technique?
The Brooklyn Dodgers figured it out. That's why they had to go to California. It turns out curving means, okay, if you take a square cup, better than a round cup. If you drop alcohol down a rod, it changes the alcohol. I have something on me. Photograph this. This is the real one. It broke. I dropped it. It's a drug making tool.
Okay, what do you make?
It turns out if you drop water on it, it changes the water. Keep on doing it. You got magic water.
Magic water.
Yeah. So
wow.
one day
Where'd you get that?
Only they sell this in Lefferts. Lefferts got a lot of these things. But Jamaica, no, this is a drug making tool. But a light bulb maybe work better, a girl told me from Jamaica.
Right.
So the 20 bomb Oxford says heroin meant girl. Actually, Webster says that also. Guess why? Girl's skin makes heroin, not the boy's skin. Drop the liquid on skin, recycle a long time. So years ago, a girl make a pizza for me. She's a Korean. I could tell by the way see Koreans talk a special way.
Mm-hmm.
But Italians tell me Chinese rip off Korea. They cut it in half.
Got it.
Because if Korea found out, they would be the #1 drug pin.
Wow.
Curving on the girl's skin makes heroin, but you never heard about that one, right? You're not Italian, right?
Nope.
You're not a Muslim either, right?
Nope.
You're not Chinese either.
No, I'm from Central America. My family's from Central America.
Oh yeah, which country?
My mom's from Ecuador. My dad's from Guatemala.
Oh my God.
I mean, I was born here in New York City.
Yeah, but Ecuador got a magic city.
Magic City.
3 miles below the ground level. You heard that before?
No.
Ecuadorian told me that. I saw on TV in the Poconos.
Wow.
The Ecuador has an ancient country. It turns
Gotcha.
out but Ecuador is smart. They know a lot of secrets. Get it? But I met a guy from Spain. Spain loves Colombia because Colombia's got all the secrets that Spain missed. So I found out later, Italy. Marco Polo went to China a long time ago. You ever that before? That's why Italy got all the dope secrets. The Marco Polo went to China. But then my
Gotcha.
Indian friend told me, no, India taught Italy that when alcohol curved, see, this is a curving device. I'll show you how to curve. There's a trick. If you drop it slow, it works better. But if you drop alcohol, if you drop something slow, it makes dope better. So a Jamaican girl told me light bulb baby worked better because the vacuum in the light bulb. But then somebody told me Oxford Dictionary says Actually, Webster says heroin means girl. Turns out the girl's skin makes heroin, not the boy's skin. Put a girl in a bucket, drop alcohol in the skin, recycle, long time. But then how I figured it out, I learned it by mistake one day. I figured this is going to be a water cleaner. I noticed if I drop the water on it, keep on doing it, and the water got better after 1 or 2 hours, you know? And I put the water in the weed, it starts to grow in the magic water. Too much water ruins it. So years ago I tried, I thought, wait a minute, I'm turning water into wine. What if I curb alcohol? So then I found out everybody familiarly knows if an alcohol curbed a long time, it turns to opium. Plum brandy is the famous one. You can't get black plum jam. But then this Chinese kid says, you see, they got extra thick soy sauce next to the Chinese plum sauce. But the reason why Chinese don't live in Buffalo, Chinese don't know how to get high in ammonia. But it's not easy though. Because I found out Warhol must have figured it out because I saw Campbell Soup. I saw this ammonia label, looked like the Campbell Soup label. So I mixed the two together a couple years ago. I smelled it recently, it's starting to smell good. Well, one guy was telling me ammonia is the tricky one. Sometimes it could take 5 years to make drug with ammonia, get it? No wonder why drugs cost so much money. But Tokyo got the best stuff I can't get anymore. It's called organic germanium from Tokyo. You know why you never heard of it?
Why?
It's all fake. California always sells the fake stuff. But a long time ago, I used to get it from a Japanese guy, a smuggler. He's 83, he don't want to sell it anymore. I said, man, you got the real one. Can you please sell it to me? He doesn't want to sell it anymore. Organic germanium. But the one in Tokyo is the real one. But they little people, so once I did a strong dose on it, my vision sharps. The book is called Miracle Cure of Organic Germanium.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 47 pages left on the computer. It used to be a 160-page book maybe. But then I found later, India taught Japan the secret to make Chinese angry.
What?
The curving technique. So I found out later, I met this Japanese guy, I showed him this to him. He says, yeah, we know this is a drug making tool. They drop the liquid on it, recycle it. This makes drugs. Drop it slow, better.
What is that on your forehead? What is that?
Medicine.
What kind of medicine?
It's a mixture. I found vibhuti is they sell vibhuti down there.
Right.
In South India always says vibhuti is cow dung eating maybe ganja or maybe something better. But you know why they always say bullshit?
Why?
Bullshit's bad, cow shit's good, get it?
Got
But in
it.
North India they always say bullshit if I say this cow dung. But South India they always say it's cow dung eating maybe ganja. But then there's another goodie, it's called triple R. Down the street they got triple R, 3 spices, I mix triple R to it. It's not decoration, I put it here, go right in my brain, I'm getting happy on it.
Okay.
Everything that put in your forehead make you high. Here's a real good one. Check this one out.
Wait. Hold on, let me free.
Got it?
Okay, got it.
Yeah, see what's this? Tika?
Yeah.
Swastika, get it?
That's on your forehead.
No, this is a different one. This one? This is a real nice one. You know why I say it? Everything red on the forehead make you high, but this one has a good taste. The other ones, this one doesn't taste. This one has a nice taste than the other one. Well, only that store got this one. This is a nice one. But it turns out there's a lot of red powders that go on the forehead. So it looks like George Washington was a Muslim high in pneumonia. You know why you say that? I found this old book. George said there's fingernails on Jesus Christ's hand. Only the Muslims said that. But the Hindus, you know what the Hindus say? Jesus Christ is 2 different people.
Wow.
That's why the Hindus think Muslims are stupid. Because the Christians always said Jesus didn't die on the cross, but the Muslims said, no, he didn't die on the cross. Now, if only if you do this a long time, you get magic powers. It's real good for your circulation if you put your arms like this for a long time.
Show me how you put your arms out.
If you do this a long time, it's really, Chinese told me that. The Falun Gong people, they do that. I used to do it more. The Falun Gong people, they do this for like an hour, you know?
Right.
But I just taught you how to curve, you know?
All right, very good. What's your name?
Jim or James Coltwasser.
All right. Well, I'm going to put this on the internet with your permission, so the whole world can hear you.
Yeah, but tell everybody that India and China are having a war over here. That India got some good spices that Chinese don't got, but Chinese got some good spices that India don't got. It looks like Chinese live in Italy.
All right. Do you live in Jackson Heights?
Yeah, I learned everything here.
All right. Well, it was great meeting you, buddy. You have a great night.
So I didn't mention the big secret about swastika makes drugs.
Oh.
The 6-pointed star also make drugs.
Oh.
The kids are reading the swastika book. You heard about it?
Yeah.
It's a Bunza Noble. It turns out both symbols are for drug manufacturing. The longer spice in that shape, it got better, but 6-pointed star also make drugs. Both symbols make drugs, it turns out. It turns out both symbols are for Hindus, get it?
All right. Well, it was great meeting you, buddy. I got to get out of here. Have a good night, okay?
But did I
Stay
mention the
safe.
machine yet? The Colombians got the machine. The dope making machines in Colombia. And a lot of countries got that machine.